Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pirate Nation Live. Pirate Nation Live is brought to you by the Fairhope High School Booster Club. I'm Tom Sinclair. I'll be doing your play-by-play tonight. We've got the Fairhope boys varsity against the Davidson boys varsity, Davidson High School from Mobile. We appreciate them making the trip across the bay today. Fairhope is in white jerseys, the royal shorts, white socks, and attacking to your right, defending the goal to the left, which is the north goal. Davidson is in black and white striped jerseys, white shorts, black socks, and is defending the south goal to your right, attacking to your left. We will have starting lineups for you in just a second as soon as we figure out who they are. We've got 40 minutes on the clock, and we are just about underway. The referee's checking his clock. He's checking both keepers. And there's the whistle to start the match. Fairhope comes into this match with a 9-4-4 record. Looks like we've got Al Gomez at right back. Number 15, Daniel Meister and Brant Miller at center backs. Sam Bailey at left back. And corner kick for Fairhope. Cody, can you make out who's doing that corner? Yeah. Folks, if you're watching us live or not on tape delay, we invite you to join us in the chat room. We've got a chat room tonight. It's at chatwing.com/Pirate Nation Live. Davidson playing the ball back. He intended to play it back to his keeper. Instead, misstruck the ball and went over the touch line. There we go. All right. So tonight was senior night for the Fairhope Pirates. And Fairhope saying so long to quite a long list of senior players, including Daniel Meister, who has started every year since he was a freshman. One of only 5 players in the last 12 years to start every year, including his freshman year. So hat tip to center back Daniel Meister. Davidson is coached by Coach Kevin DeLonga, who is actually a longtime friend of Fairhope coach Paul Stroud, and has graciously agreed to play this game tonight. Oh, nice ball. Cody, could you see who struck that ball on the far side? Campbell Oles with the strike. Thank you. Cody Sharon helping spotting in the booth tonight and managing the chat room. And just wide right. We might have a replay on that one. Let's see. That one or that one? Yeah, there we go. And then they are not doing a good job of closing up, are they? Let me go talk to them. Be right back, folks. Clock down to 33 minutes. Still no score in the match. I want to welcome to our team tonight. See if I can find my cheat sheet here. Nolan Mackey, who's running one of our cameras. Britton Rivenbark running the other camera. Fletcher Freeman's down here helping me with the switcher. And Cody Sharon is taking care of social media in the chat room and spotting. So we've got a full complement tonight, and we really do appreciate those guys helping us out. Davidson on the attack. Davidson High School just seems to be a magnet for a lot of international players. And so their teams inevitably, nice ball through the middle. Oh, Baxter with a great fist to drive the ball out, but not out of danger yet. Nice move, but a steal. And Fairhope struggling to clear the ball. Gomez on the defense. Ball into the middle. Dangerous ball in the middle. Partially cleared, but still not cleared. Out of bounds. That's going to be a Davidson ball. So Fairhope defense bending but not breaking. But Davidson doing a nice job of putting some passes together in a very difficult area to pass. And Miller with the clear. Now we're back to some Fairhope soccer. Whoops, spoke too soon. Tried to thread the needle on that pass. And the alert Davidson defender picked it off. Clinton's ball is going to run back to the Davidson defense. Good idea. And Bailey saves it, keeps, no, the referee pulls a flag and said that went over the touch line. Steal by Bailey. Over to Oles. Good move by Oles. Nice play through. He was looking for Wilson, but Wilson was not ready for a pass that was that heavy. This is a different Fairhope team than the first game we broadcast, where they were having trouble stringing some passes together. They're playing with a lot more confidence now. And this is a very good Davidson squad. Nice step over. And shot blocked there by Bass. Rayleigh's ball over the top, back over to Davidson. Want to give a hat tip to Rotolo's Pizza in Fairhope, one of the sponsors of Pirate Nation Live, and invite you, if you have not, to visit them. I do believe they have just opened another location down in the Gulf Shores Orange Beach area, so if you're visiting down there this summer or this spring, check out Rotolo's Pizza in Gulf Shores Orange Beach, as well as their location in Fairhope. Meister with the clear. And that ball rolled a touch for a Fairhope throw. Just under 30 minutes left in the game. 10 minutes in, no subs at this point. Everybody's still fresh. Meister's going to line up for the long direct kick. Drops it into Wilson. And back to Meister. Threads the needle on that one to Bass. Bass over to Oles. Oles got some space. He's going to track it down in the corner. But can't handle it. And that's going to be a goal kick for Davidson. Nice ball by Bass, playing it into space. But Campbell uncharacteristically couldn't get a handle on it and bring it back in. We do invite you to join us in the chat room. Tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to know. And make any suggestions that you might as to how we can improve our broadcast. Bailey headed it, but not out of danger yet. There's over to Oles. Check that. That's Wilson. Wilson with the deflection. Nice play by Bass. Bass looking for an option. Tried to thread the needle again. Was unable to. Back to the keeper for Davidson. He'll play it up just about midfield. Gomez is there. Meister calls for it. It's going to roll to touch. It'll be a Fairhope throw. Also want to give a hat tip to Coach Bob Keyser, who as a volunteer works quite a bit behind the scenes for Fairhope soccer, both boys and girls, and was the ringleader behind the senior night tonight, including writing the script of all the players' accomplishments and achievements and future goals. Hat tip to you, Coach Keyser, for your continued support of Fairhope Pirates soccer. Bailey will let that one run, and it'll be a Fairhope throw. Front of the box, dangerous ball, cleared by Fairhope. Didn't see the foul on that one. Probably. Oh, Valverde. Good player for Davidson. See the big one with the bushy hair in the middle? Okay. Number 1. Nice ball down into the corner for Clinton. He backs it over to Gomez. Gomez crosses it in. Wilson unable to get to it, and Davidson on the counter. Nice cutback by number 7. Unfortunately, we don't have a Davidson roster tonight. Wilson with a pretty little slide tackle, but back over to Davidson. And a little elbow there. So Davidson is going to have a direct kick. Looks like just about a yard outside the 18. If the referee is pointing to where I think he's pointing. Some discussion up here in the booth as to whether the ball was in the box or not. But Valverde's going to line it up about, maybe a foot outside the 18. Baxter's got 4 men in his wall, and he's directing them to cover the near post. And he's going to cover the far post. The ball goes near post right into the wall. Boy, that's going to leave a mark. Somebody's going to have Nike tattooed on their chest after that one. Wilson with 2 men on. Nice turn. Over the top to Gomez. He's not going to get there in time. That's check that, Clinton. Ball up to Valverde. Nice touch. And pretty low slide tackle by Rayleigh. Good to see Connor Rayleigh playing as well as he is. Wilson down in the corner for Clinton. And number 4 for Davidson will send that one to touch. Also want to give a hat tip to the Fairhope Booster Club president this year, Desmond Joyner. Pirate Nation Live was Desmond's brainchild 2 years ago. And it's been great to watch sport after sport pick up the idea. Meister's able to keep that ball in bounds. Clinton will drop it back to Gomez. Check that. That's Smith, Walker Smith in the middle. Bailey to Oles. Oles looking for an option. And Meister in the middle. Unfortunate ball right to Valverde. He'll throw one over the top. Miller will track it down. Is that going to stick? And that's going to be a corner kick. Okay, let's take a look at the corner and see how our camera guys do the corner. This is a good opportunity to show folks also how the defense is lining up in front of the goal. Yeah, so they can kind of see how it's defended and then give that shot back of the... There we go. Baxter got a hand on it but was not able to clear it. But Miller will. Good job, Brandt. And Davidson will just play that one out of bounds with 22 minutes left here in the half. Just about halfway through the first half. Pirate Nation Live is a outreach of the Fairhope Booster Club. And we would invite you to join the Fairhope Booster Club and support your Pirates. You can join at piratenationlive.com. The main page of the website will have information on how to join. And coming up, we'll have a date for you in just a second. Coming up, we'll show the Booster Club golf tournament. Davidson with another corner kick. Ball's coming in just outside the 6. Headed out by a Davidson player. Fairhope defense again bending slightly. but not breaking. Again, a hat tip to our crew tonight for Nolan and Fletcher, Britton, and Cody doing a great job. So was that Jack Odom, Weston Beck, and Logan Stark. Good to see Weston back up and going. Last time I saw him, he was hobbling around. Still no score. 20 minutes left here in the first half. We're playing 40-minute halves tonight. Pretty night for soccer. Probably 60 degrees. A little on the damp side because we had some rain today. Nice strike just wide to the left. Let's see if we've got a replay of that one. Yeah, do we have a close-up replay of that one? That was the close-up. Okay. Gotcha. Halftime, once you go up and coach those guys on the shots that you need them to give to you. Oh, Cody's going to do it right now. Okay. Baxter with the goal kick. And not able to get Colby Bass. So that'll go over to Davidson. Fairhope's Coach Stroud used to coach and teach at Davidson High School years ago before he came to Fairhope, and has enjoyed a great relationship with Davidson over the years. Competitors, but friendly competitors. Bass and Valverde, that's a good matchup in the middle. Fairhope played Davidson back in February. Probably it was in the Island Cup tournament and beat them 2-1. So this is sort of a rematch of that game. Last time out, Fairhope tied Daphne 2-2, and right before that beat Robertsdale 7-1. Corner kick. Keep an eye on the keeper on this one. Ball going in. Ooh, all the way through. Coaches hate to see that. Ball dished back into the middle. Meister gives it a nod out. A nice play by Logan Stark to head that ball out of bounds and out of danger. Nice play by Davidson there too. Ooh, misstruck ball. Dangerous. A lot of pushing and shoving going in there. Meister. Good contingent of fans here from Davidson tonight. We appreciate them making the trip across the bay. And a no call by the official. Just out of camera view. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Official coming over to have a word with the coaches, both Davidson and Fairhope coaches right there at midfield. Explaining perhaps his no call. Or perhaps he was asking advice as to how he should call the game the rest of the time. You choose. And we're not quite sure what's going on here. Are they going to call that a corner kick? Varsity wants an explanation from the official. Looks like they're going to say that the ball went out on the Davidson player, over the end line on the Davidson player. So Walker Smith's going to line it up for Fairhope's corner kick. Ball in just outside the 6. And Davidson clearing that one pretty easily. Ball forward into space. Valverde's going to run on it, but Beck is there to make the slide tackle and the steal. Check that. That was Connor Rayleigh. Thank you, Cody. Just under 15 minutes left here in the half. Davidson seeming to have the edge in possession so far tonight. Miller, Bailey, Valverde from 40, and that'll go wide to the left. And again, we invite you to join us in the chat room and tell us where you're from and how you're enjoying the game. Bailey with the steal. Looking for an option, trying to find somebody to take the ball from him, and you can't. So he dribbles it over the touchline. Davidson will have the throw. Nope. Check that. They're going to give that to Fairhope. Nope. It's going to be a foul. Excuse me. There we go. Wondered why Meister was going over there. That answers it. He drops the ball just about the 18, but headed out by the big center back for Davidson. No call. Nice ball through, but Baxter is there. Baxter off his line early. We've got it on replay here. Again, Fairhope seems to be somewhat content to sit back and play defense. And so far, that strategy is not a losing strategy. Yellow card. On number 10 for Davidson. And handling called on Fairhope. Remember a very wise soccer coach explaining to me that you can never lose if the other team doesn't score. Trying to emphasize the value of good defense, and Fairhope playing that tonight. Bending, but not breaking. Beck will ride that one out. And Davidson with a pair of subs here with just about 11 minutes left here in the first half. I want to give a shout out to Staples, your favorite office supply and technology supply store. Staples really stepped up to the plate and helped us when we were starting out and looking for technology equipment. They were able to give us a real deal on a discontinued PC or a laptop, complete with an i7 processor and all the horsepower that we needed to bring you Pirate Nation Live. So thank you, Staples. That's going to go a little long. No, nice ball off the heel, but just out of reach. Let's see, we've got a replay on that one. Nice move. Kind of looks like the replay of the close-up cam is the same as the far cam. Did we somehow accidentally change? Yeah, we did. Drop that. Click that drop down box right there and click up. Yeah, drag that up. Go back to camera 1. There we go. That'll fix that. Fletcher was here saying, those replays look the same. He was right. There we go. Baxter plays it short to Bailey. Bailey under pressure up to Bass. Bass under pressure. Holes into danger. Over to Davidson. Davidson through ball. Nice ball. Is he onside? Yeah, he was onside because Meister was deep. And that's going to play. Oh, hit the post, so it's going to be a corner kick for Davidson. This must be corner kick number 5. And the ball just curved. See how that ball curved just at the last minute? Wow. Good job on instant replay there, Fletcher. Valverde's going to take the kick again. I think that same corner he's had about 6 so far. There's the ball that's going to go halfway through. Meister's headed it. Nice job heading it way outside the 18. Davidson's going to drop it all the way back and reset. Check that. They go over the top. To heck with resetting. We'll play it right back in. We want a goal. We're not wasting time. But, of course, it didn't work. We are taking up a collection to get John Baxter a haircut, though. Just thought you'd like to know. Fairhope struggling at this point to put some significant passes together. Miller's got the throw. About 7 minutes left here in the first half. Still no score. Odom plays it over. Back to Valverde. Good defense by Walker Smith, forcing Valverde just to punch it down deep. Bailey's got it in the corner. And he's going to play it off the Davidson player, and it will be a Fairhope throw. Coming down to that 5-minute mark, more goals are scored in the first 5 minutes and last 5 minutes of a half than any other time. So we'll see if that's the golden time for Fairhope. Deep ball, more of a clear than anything else. And an opportunistic strike by Colby Bass goes wide to the left. You're watching Pirate Nation Live. I'm Tom Sinclair doing your play-by-play tonight. With me are Nolan Mackey, Fletcher Freeman, Britton Rivenbark, and Cody Sharon. Appreciate those guys helping us out tonight with the broadcast. Threw them right in the deep end, and they're doing a great job. Nice ball. Come on, Colby. And keeper picks it up on the third bounce. One reason why Coach Stroud was probably able to get Davidson and Coach DeLonga to come across the bay is that this is the finest pitch. Oh, unlucky ball for Davidson. Hit the back heel of the official. This is the finest pitch in South Alabama. Probably better than what the University of South Alabama or the University of Mobile or Spring Hill University play on. And definitely better than any other field that a high school team plays on in Mobile or Baldwin County. Ball deep down in the corner. Clinton's not going to get to that one, unfortunately. Hat tip to Tom Cool and his crew for doing such a great job in maintaining this pitch. It is a lovely surface to play soccer on. It's smooth. Has just a very slight crown in the middle to shed the water. And the Bermuda is in excellent condition. Oh, unlucky. Turned into pressure. Davidson, speedy guy on the left. And Miller's going to take that ball over the end line. Not going to take any chances that he might cross it in. Here it is on replay. I'm watching the wrong monitor. I'm watching Cody's monitor, which is about 10 seconds, 6 seconds maybe behind your monitor. Fletcher. All right, Valverde, he's decided to change ends of the sides of the field, so he's going to take a corner kick from our side. Low ball, headed out by Miller, just outside the 18. Bass. Odom's going to take that one back, trying to get out of trouble. Loses it to Davidson, but that's going to run over the end line for a goal kick. Clock down just at 3 minutes left in the half. Still first half action. Fairhope 0 and Davidson 0. We'd love to have you come join us in the chat room. It's chatwing.com/Pirate Nation Live. And tell us where you're watching. Excuse me, where you're watching and what else is going on. We would appreciate the input. Little bump and run on Davidson's part, picks up a whistle from the center official. But not everybody agrees with that call, including Coach Kevin DeLonga, who earns a yellow card for dissent. Daniel Meister is going to line it up just about 6 or 7 yards over midfield. Is he red carding him? And coaches are embracing each other, not something you expect to see after a red card. Minute 30 left here in the first half. And it's going to be a goal kick for Davidson. And looks like the center official is going to yellow card number 2 for Davidson and stop the clock. Not quite sure what's going on here. I'd love to be down on the field where we could hear a little better. Even then, you never really know. Under a minute to go, first half. Game's not really chippy. I mean, I think the yellow cards are just for maybe language or disagreement, but the boys are not playing violent or dangerously, which of course is always what you want to see. 30 seconds left in the half. $20 seconds. Nice ball in. Look at that. Oh, good play. Good play. Love to see that one on replay. Yes, indeed. Good job. Good job. Fletcher Freeman doing the instant replay for you folks. Well done. Fletcher, the phone is ringing. I think it's ESPN calling. Well, that's halftime, folks. We've got 12 minutes worth of halftime activities here. I think we've got... no, we don't have any singers for halftime today. No dancers, no halftime band. We're going to take a break. We'll leave the stream up, and we will be back with you for the beginning of the second half before you know it.
Looking for you.
Y'all better move up to see how this gonna work.
What Coach Stroud said was not bad. Because Coach Stroud held up, he gave him a bear hug and said you had to be closer to 90 yards or something. And then he gave him a yellow hug. It's way early. And usually you have to say something really derogatory or...
I guess he said he ain't taking no jump.
He might take back when he
He ain't taking nothing.
Here we go, here we go. Oh, we in there. We're going to be up back.
You got hot chocolate, you cold. And we got a cold out in the car. But he wants cold.
I have this.
Yeah.
I sleep with my wife over there. This is unity. Get away.
Nothing.
Go ahead.
My big toe, I've been trying, I've been wanting my big toe to pop now. Months. And I was doing, you know, that thing pop. And that's been the highlight of my day. So,
You should have brought the punchos. You should have used the punchos in the car.
Maybe up here.
And I think they're in the car. I think they're in the car. Not the Jeep. I'm just standing right here where I can see. I can't see up there. I can't.
Guy, you can see better up here. No rain.
And then it ain't windy right here. That wind whipping right there, this blocking the wind, baby. You better come get this spot.
Where are you going?
Right here.
Oh, me. This blocking the wind. Jack, it's a Tommy Hilfiger coat. You want it? It's a name brand. If you were my child, you wear a coat. I'm going to talk to my sister about that.
Well, I just don't want to get wet.
I'm going to talk to my sister about that.
you like that?
Boy, you want me to go get that Tommy Hilfiger coat?
And they only get this thing right now.
They're probably praying for that.
If you
You know?
Oh,
gonna just shot a fish. We ain't laying on this place. This is a place.
So you don't end up on both sides.
Huh?
I said you gotta talk quietly so you don't end up on both system.
I told y'all to come right here.
Perfect. Oh yeah. Oh, that poor butterfly. Stop.
Your jacket's wetter than I am. This is a good spot. It's not wet right here, and the wind is blocking the wind. This is a spot. I'm
Like
telling you.
deja vu. Remember that Saturday game?
Yeah.
Perfect, Hannah.
And we're back in time for the second half. Fairhope Davidson. Remember Fairhope in white and navy, white and royal blue. They'll be defending the south end zone to your right
Oh, it's coming down.
and attacking to your left. Davidson in black with white striped jerseys, white shorts, and black socks attacking to your right. That is the south end zone. Fairhope with the kick.
Come on, Davidson!
Smith will play that over to Miller, and Miller plays it out of bounds.
Did you see that double twig going?
Weston back in the starting lineup here for the second half at left back. And Valverde's ball over the goal. 40 minutes on the clock. I'm Tom Sinclair. I'm joined here in the booth by Fletcher Freeman, Fletcher, and Cody Sharon. And then up top with cameras, Nolan Mackey and Britton Rivenbark. Really appreciate those guys helping out tonight and learning new skill and actually doing pretty darn well, frankly. One of the fun things about these guys is they pretty well work well together. I mean, they're all teammates. Rain coming in here in waves. And Baxter will play that ball to touch as the waves of rain come from the north to the south end zone. Glad we're indoors where it's dry and warm. Still no score. Let's see if this wet turf produces a score. Probably, if that's the case, it's going to be from a misstep or a slip. Nice steal. Sam Bailey. I love the way Sam Bailey plays. Except for the fact that he just gave it over to Davidson. But back to Baxter, no damage done.
I'm freezing. That's so
Can we keep the Zoom at one thing? We're going to switch back to Zoom, so it should be better soon. Because they like Zoom name with kids for. Yeah, there's no one for him.
And it's really coming down here. I think the fact that we are here and in the second half may mean that the official is going to let us play for a while. But if there's a flash in the sky, that'll probably be it. Ooh, nice ball down on the right. Number 23 for Davidson takes a touch. Bailey's there, one of my favorite defenders, and Bailey makes the steal, but not able to maintain control. Back to Davidson. There's a Valverde with the ball now. Valverde around back. Oh, through the middle. Brant Miller blocks out the Davidson player, or he would have just walked in with a goal. Fletcher, if you want to, you can draw back and give a little bit more time to yourself to get to the shot. If 6 seconds is not enough. Valverde in one of his favorite spots, taking a corner kick from the far corner. And that's a in-swinger, but doesn't swing too much. Headed out by Fairhope. Logan Stark. Over the top, Fairhope on the run. Keeper stays on his line. There's a strike, and it's in the goal. Number 10, Jack Odom with the big goal. Stay with that shot. Stay with that shot. Did we get a celebration? No. Must have been the other camera had the celebration. Yeah, there it is. There it is right there. And a cannon even fires. So Fairhope takes the lead 1-0 here with 36 minutes left in the second half by a long ball over the top. Number 10, Jack Odom, the junior, with the goal. Odom with 3 goals, now 4 goals on the season. Valverde having trouble with his footing, says Cody Sharon. Ball's too wet, says Fletcher Freeman. Interesting thing about this field is if we were playing in February, we would have ryegrass all over the field, and it would be as slippery as ice. The fact that the ryegrass has gone away, and the Bermuda has taken over. The Bermuda is not quite as slick. And so you can maintain a little better footing. It may be, too, that Coach Stroud has told his players to put their soft grounds on, which have cleats that are just a little bit longer, give you a little better grip in wet conditions, but are not quite as fast. Over to Beck. Beck with a touch. Finds Bass in the middle. No. Stolen by Davidson. Davidson on the attack now. Davidson very well schooled. Nice move. And that will go off of Meister with 35 minutes left in the game for another Davidson corner kick. David Valverde taking his favorite spot. Last time the ball was high and probably 12 yards away from the goal. Let's see what he does this time. This is going to be an in-swinger right over. Baxter taps it. Don't know that it would have been in the goal either way, but Davidson will take the corner. And somebody different lining up to take this one. Looks like a left footer, so it's going to be another in-swinger. There it is, drops just outside the 6, headed out by Logan, but not out of danger yet. Valverde, oh, and offside is the call. Right there. Daniel Meister was making the call for the official, if the official didn't already see it. Smith's going to take a breather. Clinton in for him. Holding midfielder position. That's Clinton right there. Looks like it's just rain, folks. No lightning. Nice through ball. And Meister drills that one out. Bass somehow maintaining possession, but not that one. Referee playing advantage on that one, so there were no calls. Valverde on the move. Ball forward. Meister's there. He's going to send it over the top all the way to the back line for Davidson. Davidson misshapen, so the center back plays it out to allow his team to get its shape back. Everybody on Fairhope's bench standing now because nobody wants to sit on a wet bench. Bailey. A little too heavy, but Bass takes the ricochet, plays the through ball in, looking for Weston Beck. Check that, Clinton. Just a little heavy. Keeper's able to screen and let the ball roll over the end line for a goal kick for Davidson. So Fairhope strategy of laying back and playing defense, bending, but not breaking, has paid off. With a goal by Jack Odom, goal number 4 for Odom for the senior, number 4 for the season. The junior took a ball over the top, took a touch, and then laid it perfectly by the keeper to the left side. That ball is going to stick. And Beck will play that one in the middle and then back. Oles plays it back to Baxter. Baxter sends it up to Odom. And over to Davidson on the slip. Nice little move there by the Davidson player. Bailey on the defense. Look at that defense by Bailey. Nicely done. Keeping his body between the player and the goal. And guess what, folks? What do you think this play is going to be? It's another corner kick. Valverde, the right footer, will take this far corner. So we're expecting that in-swinger again. Look for the ball to drop in somewhere between the 12 and the 6. Check that, right into Baxter. I don't think any of the Davidson players were ready for that one. Baxter just nailed it. Miller. Uh-oh, trouble. Bailey's there to save the day. Sam Bailey. I like the way he plays. Remember, Bailey is a freshman when we were doing some of the JV games, and he was just as cool, calm, and collected on the back line as you could be. Never got frazzled. Always played good, solid defense. Nice little slide tackle there. The slide tackle is a lot more fun when it's wet than when it's dry, because you can really slide. Under 30 minutes left in the game. Foul called on the slide tackle. Valverde's going to take it. Looks like about 10 yards outside the 18. Low ball. Don't know that he intended that one. Probably just slipped because it was wet. Back into the middle. Cleared out by Fairhope. Odom there with the ball. Played over to Clinton. Valverde's going to be there trying to make the steal. Clinton puts it back in play. Bass is there. But over to Davidson. Nope. Clinton playing with some intensity out there tonight. And the rain continuing to come down. Interesting thing, the difference between rain in a soccer match and rain in a football game is the field would be torn to shreds in a football game, but in a soccer match, it doesn't really get damaged too much. At least not in the condition the field's in right now. Once it gets soggy, you know, all bets are off, but this field takes water pretty well.
I was going to check out anyways because I had to drive my mom home from I got
You're watching Pirate Nation Live. It's an outreach of the Fairhope Booster Club. And we'd love you to become a booster. You can go to the homepage at piratenationlive.com and get more information on that and help support Fairhope athletics. You know, it's amazing the teamwork that develops when these kids play sports that really passes on to every aspect of their life in the future, to their home life, their church life, their work life, learning how to get along with folks that are different than they are and have a team operating, working for the same goal. Good life lessons to be learned. Odom with the touch. Nice move around. 2-on-1. He's player from Davidson gets in the way. Collision. There's a whistle. Referee's running down the field. Continues to run. Where is he going? He is going to give somebody a verbal warning. Oh, check that. There is a yellow card. Yellow card on number 1, David Valverde.
That's 2 for nah. Even though Valverde didn't foul at all. That was a bad call.
Think it may have been an inadvertent kind of thing, but the official said that he impeded the Fairhope player's process towards a goal. Ball inside the box, tapped over. Bass. Who was it that took the shot? Could y'all tell? Replay. Odom with the shot. Bass with the hopeful assist. Nice 1-2. With Meister starting it all off. 25 minutes left here, folks. Fairhope can't rest on its laurels. Only 1-0. But Fairhope beginning to take a little bit of offensive control of this game. You can notice a little shift as Davidson playing a little bit more defense now. Davidson getting a little more aggressive on defense. Perhaps a tad more frustrated. Certainly, I don't know if you can hear the fans, but fans are definitely more frustrated. Campbell Oles is going to take this kick. Doesn't look like he's got 10 yards for the wall, but that's okay. He wasn't going that direction anyway. He was going far away, and it didn't achieve its goal. Valverde on the run. Fairhope with 3 back. Ball over the top. I think we're going to get an offside call, but no, the player did not end up getting to the ball, but the official was definitely lined up on this near side to raise his flag if the player had touched the ball. Olds is going to check out. Tyler Cayley, number 13, is going to check in. Cayley, a sophomore, with some size on him. But size is not everything. Valverde in the middle. Looks like he wants to take the strike. Blocked by Beck. Cayley with the header. Wasting no time getting into the thick of it. Rayleigh on defense. Now Bass. Left-footed shot. And Baxter deflects that one just wide of the goal. Not sure if that one was on frame. Hard to tell from this angle. It was on frame is the consensus here in the booth. Valverde with the corner kick. Haven't heard that one before. Low ball. Miller's going to take that one out. Sends it up to, is that Odom? Stolen by what team is this? Davidson. And Baxter's going to pick that one up before it rolls over the end line. He'd rather punt it than kick it. Cayley with a nice header. Ends up with Odom. Odom with a touch. Around one defender. Plays forward for Bass. Bass with a touch. He's going for the shot. There's the shot. Oh, just off the crossbar. Instant replay. Nice ball by Odom over to Bass. Bass with a touch. Lines up the shot. And just over the goal. Nice instant replay camera, guys. Well done, Nolan and Britton. And Fletcher showing it to you all. So Fairhope showing a little bit more fireworks here in the second half. Goodness gracious, that was nice. Odom splitting the defense, able to get a header on it, but can't control it after that. Davidson bit on their heels now, playing a lot more defense than they did in the first half. Which, of course, you know, I don't want to be a prophet on this one, but puts Fairhope in a vulnerable position for a counterattack. And certainly know that Davidson is capable of doing that. No whistle on that, just looked like a slip. Valverde with the turn. Back in the middle to Valverde. Ball across. I think that was a shot, but, you know, it may have been a pass, but it doesn't really matter because now it's a goal kick.
One of the cameras, when they turn, I can't see the corner at all. It's the post.
Yeah, they've got the camera set too deep in the porch. Of course, they may have done that for the rain, Cody. We're just discussing how one of the cameras can't get into that right side. They may have had to move the cameras back just a little bit to get out of the rain. You can see the drip marks of the rain coming down off the roof. Still 1-0, 20 minutes left in the game. We're halfway through the second half. Fairhope up 1-0 on a goal by junior Jack Odom, his 4th goal of the season. Ball forward by Davidson. Meister with good defense. Rayleigh on Valverde. Miller. And that'll roll to touch. Fairhope ball. Walker Smith with some good defense out there. Good shot of Brant Miller there, the senior, honored tonight at senior night.
They're so wet, you can see the color of their shin guards.
Odom around him again. How does he do that? Oh, nice touch over the top. Looking for Bass. Bass in a collision. And there is a foul. And I don't know how he can call that outside the box. If he's going to call the foul, he's got to call that inside the box. He's not going to call it inside the box. What's the difference? Well, the difference is you can either kick it from there. Oh, I see. It was a defensive foul. I thought it was a foul on Davidson. It was a foul on Fairhope. Well, scratch that. Scratch that.
Doesn't matter.
Valverde. Nice job by Rayleigh. Meister. Back over to Davidson. Dangerous position. Meister on the defense. Baxter with the dive. Taps it away. Bailey clears. Odom again.
1v3.
Yeah, really. 1v3. Adams. Jack's most perfect situation where he's 1 versus 3. He's not happy unless he's got 2 or 3 guys on him. Meister with a direct kick. Just under 18 left here in the game. Low ball. Squirts through somehow. Beck's got it. Ball forward to Bass. Bass with a quick cross. Beck is there. Davidson struggling to clear. And Davidson's got it under possession now, but still not out of danger. Well, now we might say it's out of danger. Bailey. Bass with the turn, but right to Valverde. Wide open on the left wing is Davidson, but Miller will send that one to touch. Jack Odom is a beast tonight, folks. He has taken people 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-3. and somehow coming out with the ball. There's Odom again, right there. Let's see what he does. Gives that defender a lot of trouble. And we got another year of this Odom kid. Look for him next year as a bona fide goal scorer. Valverde. Over the top. Meister's there. He's going to head it out and track it down. Can he keep it in? No, he can't.
It still sees the pole. And somebody's filming it. Oh no, I see the indicator. Oh, I can't get
Davidson with the throw. Rain seems to have slacked up just a little bit. At least it's not waves and waves like it was a little while ago, but we can look down at the reflections of the water in the track and see that it's still raining. Oh, unfortunate play. And fatigue becomes a factor at this point in the match. You know, add some fatigue, add some cold, wet ground, cold, wet jerseys. It can be kind of miserable to play like that. Hat tip to our sponsor, Rotolo's, tonight for co-sponsoring this broadcast. Please visit them in Fairhope and at their new location down in the Gulf Shores Orange Beach area. Valverde over the top. Miller's there. He's going to be primary defense. Good patient defense by Fairhope. Meister with a head. Out, but not out of danger. Valverde with the strike. Davidson lining up again. And Bailey steps in. He's got a little bit of space. And the official wanted to see if Fairhope would receive that ball. They didn't, so the foul was called. Good play by the official to give Fairhope the opportunity to take advantage of the advantage, if there was one. There was not, so he blew the whistle, and with just under 14 minutes left, Fairhope will line up for a direct kick. Davidson holds about 22 yards out. Meister's going to drop it over their heads, we would expect. Low ball doesn't get dropped over anybody's head, right into Davidson's front line. And that ball long. What's Baxter going to let? Yeah, he'll take it after it crosses the end line. So a goal kick here with 13 minutes left. Fairhope up 1-0 on a goal by Jack Odom. I'm Tom Sinclair, with me Nolan Mackey, Fletcher Freeman, Britton Rivenbark, and what's his kid's name? Cody Sharon. Cody was going to be our social media guy tonight, but nobody decided to join in on the social media, so he's been our communication and training officer, communicating with the camera guys up on the roof and helping them understand how to improve their shots. And looks like, as Fletcher has noted, David Valverde with probably corner number, what would you say, 12? 12 for the night? That's his favorite spot over there. Again, it's an in-swinger. Last time it was low. This time it is low too. Scoots through, but knocked out and all the way across. That was Rayleigh that made the initial contact on it. And another corner. Nope, check that. It's just going to be a throw. And there's a whistle for an improper throw, I believe is the call. Unfortunate. Sometimes you can get tired and a little lazy and don't do the throw properly, and the officials, you know, they're sticklers for that. That's going to stay in, folks. Fairhope will maintain possession. That's Oles. Back to Valverde. Meister with a deflection. Up and down, up and down. Bailey with the header. Off of Cayley, and then it's going to go up to Odom. Odom flips it through, but wished he had that one back to try again. Miller let that one ride back through to Meister. Almost was a little bit of a disaster for Fairhope. Smith on the defense. Valverde. Cayley. Nice job by Cayley. Bass. Oles sends it in the middle looking for Odom. Odom's going to track it down. Can he get to it in time? Yes, he can. Cayley not able to get a good foot on it. Goes over to Davidson. Time is just over 10 minutes. Bailey. Beck. Bass. It's the Bees. Look out. Bass looking for Odom. Gets a second try. Odom foot on it. Somehow maintains possession. Boy, isn't that the word for the night for Jack Odom? Somehow maintains possession. There he is again. He's going to send it over looking for Cayley. It's instead headed out by Davidson. Meister almost caught out of position on that one. Fortunate for Fairhope. Bass over to Cayley. Cayley's going to try to track it down, but it's going to run to touch. Looks like Fairhope's got a sub lined up over there. Ethan Hill, number 18, a freshman, getting ready to go into the game for Fairhope. The scoop on Hill is that he spends more time up on with the varsity squad than he does with the JV squad. So we'll be interested to take a look at some of Fairhope's future here if this young man can get into the game. Into the middle, headed out by Bailey. Oles. Fairhope not able to clear. Oh, Bailey clears. There you go. He clears out of danger, but Davidson will maintain possession. And the ball will go over to Fairhope. Looks like Andrew Wilson in the game. And number 18, Ethan Hill, the freshman. Nice ball, Davidson. Through to Valverde. Valverde trying to turn. Bailey's there. Over to Davidson. Good defense by Fairhope. Bending, bending, bending. And just wide to the right. Good interchange. Good defense by Fairhope. And Baxter's there to see that it doesn't get close to his goal. Bass is going to get a breather. Clinton will replace him at holding midfielder. Bailey taking that, whatever you would call the offensive midfielder position. Oles. Clinton looking for Wilson. Over to Davidson. Can't smack it down with your hand there, Chris. You got to use your foot. It is soccer. Wilson on the defense. Nice job by Oles. Playing it up for Jack Odom, but Jack's on the bench. Davidson pushing a lot of players forward now. Really only playing with 2-3 defenders. Under 6 minutes. Meister clears. Hill. Somehow he gets through. Not able to maintain second possession though. That'll come with time. Bailey. Miller. Strike, block. Clinton and Valverde. Valverde with the strike. Blocked by Braley. Good that I got so many spotters in the booth tonight. Holes will clear that one. That'll roll, fly very easily over the bench. Under 5 minutes. Fairhope with 3 subs coming in now. Miller's going to leave. Hill's going to leave. And Kaylee's going to leave. Odom back up top. Looks like Bass back in there. Smith back in there. Nope. Is that Gomez that came in on the right side? Yeah. Smith not back in the game at this point. Clinton still in the game. 4 minutes. Fairhope hoping to hold on to this one. Put another W on the list. That was Beck on the header off the back line. I like the way that Beck kid plays. 3.5 minutes. We do want to thank our friends at Davidson for coming over for senior night tonight. Both the girls' varsity and the boys' varsity making the trip across the bay on a Monday night. Shows a lot of sportsmanship to come across the bay like that for a non-conference game. You might even call it a friendly. And it's been really fun to watch the quality of Davidson's play improve over the years as Coach Kevin DeLongo's put his system in Davidson. Clinton is awarded a yellow card for that trophy performance there. Valverde, the recipient of the foul. We never really saw the card, but the official waved Clinton off and we all knew what it was about. Wilson will come back in. Valverde will line the ball up. Looks like about 40 yards out. 35 maybe. 2:42 left on the clock. Fairhope holds the 18. There's the kick. He's going for it all right there, and it's wide left. Rolls all the way up the hill, about to the pirate ship. That ball had a lot of velocity on it. Good thing it wasn't on frame, although Baxter was there. Wisely let it roll past. Again, want to thank our crew tonight. Nolan Mackey, Fletcher Freeman, Britton Rivenbark, and Cody Sharon. Appreciate those guys helping out. Doing a really fine job tonight. Headed out by Oles. Back on defense. Oles on defense. Davidson not able to pierce this shield that is the Fairhope defense. Rayleigh now with the block on Valverde's strike. Wilson looking for an option. Over the top to Bailey. Nope, doesn't make it. Official was out of position. He couldn't tell that Odom was offside. But officials get tired too. Fairhope, Bailey. 1:20 left. Bailey on defense. Rayleigh with the slide tackle. Bailey on defense. Oles making the ball slip all the way up through to Wilson. Wilson with a touch. Draws it back, looking for an option. Back heel pass goes out of bounds with a minute left. Fairhope can hold for another 45 seconds. They can put a W. Keeper from Davidson getting into the act now. 35 seconds. Davidson pressing. Can't keep the ball in bounds. Fairhope will let that run to touch. Beck will take the throw. 25 seconds. Davidson hoping for a miracle right about now. Somehow that Fairhope defense might fold, which it has not done all night. 15 seconds. Out again on Davidson. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. And there's the horn to end the game, folks. Notch one in the win column for Fairhope. Great job, Jack Odom with the goal, but really this was a defensive win for Fairhope. They kept the always advancing Davidson offense out of the goal. I'm Tom Sinclair. Hat tip again to Nolan Mackey, Fletcher Freeman, Britton Rivenbark, and Cody Sharon for helping out. Hat tip to Coach Paul Stroud for putting all this together. Hat tip to Coach Kevin DeLonga for Davidson for bringing his boys across the bay. Excellent match. Could have gone either way, frankly, folk. We appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will see you again next time.